Okay, listen up, because this is going to be big. There's a movie coming out this summer that might just blow our minds. It's strange. It's dark. It's funny. And it's made by a filmmaker who has already changed cinema forever. I'm talking about Ethan Coen. Yes, that Ethan Coen, one half of the legendary Coen brothers. But this time? He's on his own. And he's bringing us a new movie with a wild title, Honey Don't. Let me say that again. Honey Don't. It's bold, it's weird, and it already has people buzzing, especially after his last solo film Drive Away Dolls. So let's break it all down. The release date. The trailer. The cast. The plot. The vibe. The mystery. And why this could be one of the most talked about indie films of 2025. But first, have you ever had that feeling where you just know something weird is going on, but nobody believes you? Like something's hiding just beneath the surface? That's exactly the kind of story we're walking into with Honey Don't. Let's go. First off, the release date. When can you watch this madness unfold? Mark your calendars. Honey Don't is hitting theaters in the US on August 22, 2025. That's right, this summer. And before that? It's going to Cannes. Yes, the world-famous Cannes Film Festival. That's a huge deal. It means this movie isn't just some random indie flick, it's being taken seriously. People in the film world are watching closely. The excitement is real. But what exactly is this movie? Let's talk plot. Here's what we know. The official story is short and mysterious. It goes like this: Honey Don't is a dark comedy about Honey O'Donoghue, a small-town private investigator, who delves into a series of strange deaths tied to a mysterious church. That's it. That's the whole plot description. But don't be fooled by how simple it sounds. This is Ethan Coen we're talking about. When he gives us something this short, you better believe there's a lot more going on underneath. Let's pause here. A small-town private investigator? A string of mysterious deaths? A strange church? It's giving eerie. It's giving cult vibes. It's giving secrets that could destroy lives. And it's wrapped up in dark comedy? That's a recipe for chaos in the best way possible. And playing the lead? Let's talk about the cast because it's incredible. In the spotlight is Margaret Qualley. She's playing Honey O'Donoghue, the private investigator at the center of the mystery. You might know Margaret from Maid, Fosse Verdon, The Leftovers, or more recently, Drive Away Dolls and Kinds of Kindness. Every time she's on screen, she brings something raw and electric. She makes you feel everything. Pain, confusion, joy, fear. She's got this mix of charm and intensity that's perfect for a role like this. And remember, she's already worked with Ethan Coen before. That means there's trust. There's chemistry. He knows how to bring out the best in her. And it doesn't stop there. The rest of the cast? Buckle up. Aubrey Plaza. You already know. She's got that deadpan energy, that unpredictable edge. From Parks and Rec to White Lotus, she always keeps you guessing. Charlie Day. Yes, Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Total wildcard. Hilarious. Chaotic. But also surprisingly emotional when he needs to be. Billy Eichner. You've seen him in Brothers, Billy on the Street. Loud. Funny. But there's a sharpness behind the humor. And then, Chris Evans. Yep, Captain America himself. But this isn't a Marvel movie. This is something totally different. If you've seen him in Knives Out or the Red Sea Diving Resort, you know he can go dark when he wants to. This cast is stacked. And the way it's shaping up? It feels like each one of them is going to be playing a strange, twisted, maybe even unhinged character. The kind that sticks with you long after the movie's over. But what makes this even more exciting is the team behind the scenes. This isn't just Ethan Coen doing his thing alone. He co-wrote the script with his wife, Tricia Cooke. And that's important. Because they already teamed up on Drive Away Dolls, and people loved how fresh and wild it felt. It still had that Coen brothers flavor, offbeat characters, sharp dialogue, weird situations, but it also had something new. A different voice. A different kind of heart. So when we say Honey Don't is a dark comedy, we're not talking about something silly. We're talking about a story that makes you laugh at first and then suddenly makes you question what's really going on. It's emotional. It's edgy. It's probably going to hurt a little. Now let's go a little deeper. Because Ethan Coen isn't just any filmmaker. Let's remind ourselves who we're dealing with. This is the guy who helped bring us Fargo, The Big Lebowski, No Country for Old Men, Inside Llewyn Davis, True Grit, Burn After Reading. That list goes on. And on. And on. Almost every one of those films has become iconic. And they all share something in common: they're strange, smart, Often funny, sometimes tragic, always unforgettable. But something changed. After the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Ethan and his brother Joel started going their separate ways. Joel made the tragedy of Macbeth. And Ethan? He surprised us all. First with a music documentary, Jerry Lee Lewis, Trouble in Mind. Then with Drive Away Dolls, a fast, wild, queer road comedy. And now with Honey Don't, he's stepping even further into new territory. This isn't just another Coen Brothers movie without Joel. This is Ethan's new voice. And what's wild is he's still keeping the mystery, the crime, the laughs, and the darkness, but he's also giving us new characters, new emotions, new perspectives. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes Honey Don't so exciting. Because it feels like Ethan Coen is reborn. Like he's discovering what kind of stories he wants to tell now without anyone else holding the pen. And through that, we might discover something about ourselves too. Now let's talk visuals. There's no trailer yet, but here's what we can expect, based on everything we've seen from Ethan Coen and Tricia Cooke before. Stylish cinematography. Unusual color choices. Small town settings that feel normal at first but then start to twist into something strange. Characters that look totally average until they open their mouths and reveal something deeply messed up. And those signature moments where you laugh, and then realize you probably shouldn't be laughing. Yeah. That's what we're signing up for. Now here's the thing. Movies like this don't always get the spotlight they deserve. They're not big superhero blockbusters. They're not billion-dollar franchises. They're weird, risky, independent, human. But Honey Don't is a chance to support something different. Something real. Something with heart and humor and danger. So here's my call to action. When this movie drops on August 22nd, go see it. In a theater. Bring a friend. Or go alone and let it mess with your head. Because movies like this, they matter. They remind us that storytelling doesn't have to be safe. That there's beauty in the strange. That laughter and fear can live in the same scene. And most of all, they give us characters who are broken, brilliant and totally unforgettable. Like Honey O'Donoghue. Like you. Like me. Like all of us trying to solve the mystery of our lives, one strange clue at a time. So let's do this together. Let's support the filmmakers who take risks. Let's celebrate the stories that make us feel something real. Let's keep showing up for indie cinema, because when we do, we're not just watching movies. We're building a community. One movie. One moment. One mystery at a time. Honey Don't drops August 22nd. Don't miss it. Because once the truth starts coming out, there's no going back. And hey, if you're as hyped as I am, drop your theories in the comments. What do you think is really going on with that church? Who's hiding what? And how dark do you think this mystery is going to get? Let's figure it out together. See you at the movies.